OpenAI is about to damage Adobe's influence and take over with their new invention. The AI organization has just unveiled a tool that can do everything Adobe's software collection offers, all at a single request. This means we wouldn't have to purchase Adobe services anymore. What tool did OpenAI create to threaten Adobe's creative software superiority? Does this mean there's no more use for Adobe, or is it just more sensationalism? The short answer is yes and no. Let us explain. OpenAI unveiled a new tool called Sora on February 15th, but it has yet to be available to everyone. Only a particular group of artists and red team hackers have access, and they've explored Sora's capabilities. OpenAI has shown off some videos made by Sora on the X account profile of Sam Altman, the company's CEO. Sora can make videos that last up to 60 seconds. If you want a longer video, ask Sora to stitch together several clips, and it'll do it with these. This is impressive because previous tools from OpenAI needed help keeping things looking smooth from one frame to the next, and even from one video clip to the next. Now, all you need to do is give Sora a simple picture or a short description, and it can bring up a video that looks incredibly real and lasts as long as a quick trip to grab a Scotch egg. And it doesn't just stop with videos. GPT-3 and 4 showed us that language can guide an extensive neural network in doing text-based tasks. Following that, Image GPT proved that the same kind of network can create detailed images too. It further shows that these networks can manipulate visual concepts through simple instructions. That's where DALL-E comes in. DALL-E, a version of GPT-4 with 12 billion parameters, is designed to create images from text descriptions. This capability comes from training on a massive text collection and corresponding photos. What more, DALL-E is incredibly versatile. It can make animals and objects look like humans, mix together wholly different ideas in unbelievable ways, turn descriptions into visual scenes, and even tweak existing images creatively. Just like GPT-3 and 4, DALL-E is built on a transformer language model that processes text and images together, treating them as a single stream of data that can include up to 1,280 pieces. DALL-E learns through a method known as maximum likelihood, which trains it to predict and generate these tokens individually. Thanks to this training method, DALL-E can do more than create new images from nothing. It can also tweak parts of an existing image. You may want to try it out. Specifically, it can redo any rectangular section stretching to the bottom right corner of an image to match whatever text you give it. An endless stream of creativity at its peak. The arrival of Sora really shows how fast AI is advancing, powered by massive investments of billions of dollars. However, as these technologies come, they also raise big worries about their societal effects. Tools like Sora pose a real threat to the jobs of millions of people who work in creative industries. Imagine a machine learning tool that can turn simple text prompts into detailed videos and images. Yes, that's bound to stir up some serious concerns. It's already making waves and significantly impacting major companies like Adobe in the most shocking ways. Since its founding, Adobe has bought 62 software companies, including some that enhance Adobe's software, and some that were its competitors. One of Adobe's most significant moves was trying to buy Figma, a key rival in the digital design space. Figma had been giving Adobe a run for its money, offering high-quality design tools that people could use for free, directly challenging Adobe's products. Adobe's most expensive purchase, Figma, shows how seriously it was taking the threat from Figma. They were really determined to stay at the top of the industry. However, due to regulatory issues, Adobe had to cancel the whopping $20 billion deal last December and pay their competitor a massive $1 billion termination fee, a fortune and a loss. But that was just the beginning of the story. For the first time ever, Adobe is now feeling the heat from new generative AI-based startups like Sora and DALL-E. Adobe's business model, which has successfully put off competition until now, is suddenly facing the possibility of significant losses, partly because of troubles in the stock market. Adobe's stock price has fallen by more than 15% since OpenAI introduced Sora in mid-February, marking Adobe's most significant downturn since 2022. The launch of Sora sparked fresh concerns on Wall Street that Adobe could be vulnerable to the rise of new AI-powered tools in the content creation sector. Adding to the company's recent troubles was a disappointing earnings report from the February quarter, which didn't sit well with investors. When Adobe reported its results from the February quarter, it predicted its revenue for the May quarter would be between $5.25 billion and $5.3 billion. This forecast was slightly below what analysts had been expecting, which had estimated it would be around $5.31 billion. Adobe also forecasted that its new digital media revenue would be about $440 million, considerably lower than the expected $469.8 million. There's still a chance for Adobe stock to recover if the company can address these issues effectively. However, the warning signs are evident and hard to overlook. So, what steps is Adobe taking to handle these challenges? Adobe is starting to experiment with some really fantastic technology, such as its Premiere Pro app, a favorite tool among TV and movie makers. But they are doing more. This year, they will bring AI features from outside companies, including OpenAI's Sora and others. Imagine adding new items to a video scene or removing unwanted stuff without spending hours doing it by hand. Adobe is working on making this possible. They want to make video editing more straightforward and creative by using AI to handle the boring parts. This means that Adobe is working on letting users use cool AI tools from other companies like OpenAI, Runway, and Pika Labs, which can help users create and edit videos directly in Premiere Pro. Adobe even showed off a demo where they used OpenAI's Sora to make a video, calling it an experiment. Still, they have yet to say when this feature will be ready for everyone. If you think about it, the move is genius. How do you counter a competitor who threatens your very existence? Well, you convince that opponent that it's in their best interest to work with you. That way, you kill two birds with one stone and create a win-win-win situation where everyone involved benefits. Deepa Subramaniam, who leads product marketing for Adobe's creative apps, mentioned that they're still deciding how money made from these third-party AI tools will be shared between Adobe and the tool creators. This move is essential for Adobe, especially since its stock price has dropped about 20% this year. By integrating AI, they want to show Wall Street that they can keep up with the latest tech and protect their main business from the challenges posed by new AI image and video tools. What would be the outcome of all these? Or is it the end of the road for Adobe? One thing's for sure, regardless of who comes out on top, we consumers benefit the most from this. It gives us all the opportunity to use these tools to advance our own position, or simply enjoy the joy of the creative process with another tool under our belt. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section below. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.